Hello and welcome back to the Donkey Kong Jungle Climber playthrough. Me, the Jonin Monkey.
And me, Sven the third-time Crusader.
Yeah, we've had several failed recordings. And yes, we're in the next dimension, Veggie Patch.
I remember this from the original playthrough you did of this.
Yeah.
I was amused by the fact that it's nothing but vegetables.
Pretty much. Yeah. And yet, ironically, it's a little bit more of a convincing dimension than the toy box was.
That's not hard to do.
But yeah, like Sven says, there are a lot of vegetables here, and the gimmick is attacking each vegetable with a barrel roll does different things. Like, on these mushrooms, you get, well, bounce around.
Yeah, but bouncy mushrooms. Thinking back to Donkey Kong Country 64, is it me or are these sort of becoming a fixture of Donkey Kong?
That's possible. Actually, it's funny that you think DA64. My first thought was Mushroom Hill Zone from Sonic. But yeah, you're right, they did appear it. Although, ironically enough, that was supposed to be a Banjo level, so...
Really?
Yeah, it was meant to be a Banjo 64, but they ran out of time, so they couldn't include it, so they decided to put it in Donkey Kong 64, which explains why it looks so different from all the other worlds in that game.
Oh, sorry for the lack of response. I was distracted by the rocket pineapples.
Oh yeah. Yeah, this is actually kind of an irritating section because you have to, in order to get all the special items in here, such as the banana coins and DK coins, you have to get your timing exactly right on here, otherwise you get taken to a different part of the level.
Oh, one of those levels.
Yeah.
What do we usually call them? I know there's a word for it. Oh yeah, in the words of William Shakespeare, a bitch.
Yeah, this is really irritating if you... Oh, actually, speaking of irritating, this section is a nightmare. You do not know how long I felt this section.
Takes?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, there are two types. The green ones disappear eventually, the purple ones stick around. But unfortunately, we can't just go straight to the next bit. No, we have to get the banana coins first, and then beyond that stack of barrels. Unfortunately, you bounce off the graves, and then... Oh, just you wait until you see the next bit. We do through here. Bounce off one pile. Bounce off that. Shrine.
Wow.
And... I forgot to mention one thing. Oh, no, we missed, so... Yeah,
well, at least they're permanent, because those are spikes.
Yeah. And if you make one false move, like say, bounce at the wrong angle, or miss your timing on those, you're going to die. And then look at where the banana coin is placed.
Good God.
Oh, darling, we lost Diddy.
Yeah, on this spot. You know, they're probably not spikes knowing this world, they're probably really sharp turnips.
Or parsnips, who knows, but yeah, they're... They could be anything this one, but yeah, I like it just because although the items are placed in really frustrating places, the gimmicks of it does make for some fun levels. And like I said, as aesthetically, I prefer it so much over the toy box because at least you can take this seriously as a world, right?
Yeah, at least you can suspend your disbelief a bit more.
Yeah. I'd say definitely my favourite dimension levels are either this or the Crystal Labyrinth, although... Oh no, wait, Glass Labyrinth, sorry. Glass Labyrinth... Oh yeah, now we get sweet corn rollers, basically.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
This has got to be the first level ever that I've wanted to eat the scenery.
Oh yeah, and now onto watermelons.
Oh my god, what drugs were the developers on?
You asked this of Nintendo.
Point taken.
PAON were just following whatever Nintendo was having.
After all these years, questioning Nintendo is kind of a fool's errand.
Yeah. Past me, it's really not that difficult. And all that for a G, wonderful.
All that for a G without an N to go with.
Yeah, for those of you wondering where the N is, to get it you have to take an alternate route through the pineapple rocket section.
I still can't believe that pineapple rockets.
Could have been worse. I'm trying to think how, but it could have been worse. Apple rockets, that's surely more ridiculous. Surely.
Or zucchini rockets.
True. But anyway, back to sanity.
Yeah, that, well, to be fair, that kind of describes any time a person quits a Nintendo game.
True.
Back to sanity.
Yeah. And you may be wondering why I'm being quite so vindictive with the bats. The thing is, in this section, you have to kill them all in order to get the last banana coin.
Well, that, and in the words of TV tropes, goddamn bats.
Yeah. That's especially... Yeah, this trope's especially true here since the bats are all placed in really irritating and awkward places.
Clearly.
And like usual, one false move and you'll lose Diddy and maybe your life.
Oh, this reminds me of that one instance in Castlevania Dawn of Sorrow whenever I just finished grinding those 1,000 monsters I needed, and a bat killed me. That plus Zubat has made me hate bats.
Yeah, I think for me it's been mostly either Zubat or, what are they called? The Keys in Legend of Zelda.
Oh, those things.
Yeah, those things. Especially the ones with fire or ice. And just...
Fear my invincibility! That monstrosities?
Yeah, that's the... Trust me, that is the... Considering all the irritation bats are given, it's entirely justified.
Well, it's so satisfying, just invincibility to death, which is totally a word.
Yeah, definitely. Oh, no.
What were we saying about goddamn bats?
So yeah, that's what happens when you kill them all.
2 hours later.
Yes. Oh, curses. Anyway. Oh, come on.
You know, this would make a perfect time for one of those cuts like in the Donkey Kong DGT.
Oh, yeah.
Several hours of destroyed villages later, maniacal laughing.
I've slaughtered an entire group of bats. That's enough for me. Anyway. So with that, it's the veggie patch complete. On to the next level, which is actually one of my favourites.
Boogity Bog.
Yep.
I love that name.
Yeah. Actually, I love this because I think someone once said this game definitely feels more like the Rare Donkey Country games, and this level definitely feels more like it to me because, well, there are two things. One, as Sven pointed out, the name. Two, the theme. If you can hear it in the background, it's kind of like this very subtle, serene atmosphere rather than the loud blaring music that tends to be in this game. And
yeah, I see what you mean by that.
Yeah. And finally there's, well, this is just a fun level mostly because basically the gimmick is that you're fighting the currents basically. As you can see here, there are several whirlpools you have to basically use the barrel attack to get yourself out of, so it's all about timing, which is kind of interesting really.
Yeah.
Wait for it.
Do a barrel roll.
There we go. Sorry.
Yes, you have permission to break me for that pun.
I'm reference. As soon as I stop humming. And yeah, we've talked about our hatred of bad sea urchins on the next. Oh crap! No.
Oh god! Oh, sea urchin spikes. They remind me of those chompers in all the Mario ROM packs.
Oh my god. Yeah, that tends to be the more terrifying part when your hand slips off the peg.
I can imagine.
Oh no! Yeah.
Come on. Donkey Kong does not want to cooperate today.
That's one of the more frustrating elements of here, which is kind of, it sets modes unique entirely to this level, because like the the idea is, because you're in a marsh, your movement's so incredibly slow, especially with all the currents around, so...
Yeah. Oh, man. This level is high blood pressure central.
Indeed. Which is actually kind of odd, because it's very calming otherwise.
I mean, just listen to that chill, unassuming music.
Yeah. And the next bit is going to be tricky because we're now going trying to get to the bottom of the marsh, even though the current's trying to push us back up.
Oh, Donkey Kong doing feats impeaceable to nature. I meant to say impossible.
Sure you did, sure. Now available in all bookshops, the Sven the Crusader dictionary.
The sad thing is, people would need one.
Yeah. Or maybe it could be like a new stylistic thing, like in Futurama, the Bectionary. Oh, damn it.
And up we go!
Yeah!
You were saying?
Yeah, that tends to happen.
Up we go!
What's the take it thing? Well, might I take some quick time to advertise the Sventionary now in stores?
Oh, shut up.
I'm sorry, that's oh dear. And yeah, here comes the next tricky bit. We're just a few inches away, but we have to now go down even further. Oh, there we go, almost. Gems and a banana going right at the bottom.
Well, I suppose they sink.
True. I guess, maybe. Although, why a barrel of a chimpanzee? No, not a chimpanzee, just a regular monkey doesn't get into the bottom is beyond me, but anyway.
Yeah, that's an interesting point.
Yeah. Come on. Yep.
Hi, pause screen.
Yeah, I keep doing that because I'm always terrified of missing something, and it's really hard to edit out because it makes its own sound every single time. And these Shuri are in a really awkward place.
Oh!
Oh, darn it. I can't quite remember why I included that in there.
That never happened, people.
Yeah, right, just a minute. Oh, that was too close. Hey, Boggy Waters and Shuri, never a good combination.
Yeah.
And now this is a fun section. Ride the current!
Whee!
Ride the stream, never coming back until we touch the midnight sun. Sorry.
Okay then.
Oh, sorry. Bit of randomness, but yeah. Basically, how this section's supposed to work is basically grabbing some of the switches mid-flow so that you can close off the doors and redirect the current.
Okay, now that is kind of clever.
Yeah, the reason why I'm doing that is by grabbing this, we've cut off that door, so... Once we've flowed back around to that point, because it goes around the loop, we can go up. And I could try and do it normally, but I'm going to use a crystal star for that, because frankly I don't want to spend ages trying to fight the currents.
Super Saiyan!
Do, I'm ignoring that do.
Sorry.
I'm just in a random mood. We're considering getting even for the Sventionary, anyway. But yeah, by hitting that switch, it activates the door to get you out of the loop. And into the next section. And we've also run out of time, so that was me, the Jonin Monkey.
And me, Sven the Crusader. Advertising the Sventionary.